You like that, John?
Why would I like that? You ruined our film.
Everybody,
It was already ruined.
Everybody witty banter now, so we look like we're interesting before I hit the song. Go.
I ate a Tide Pod once.
Wow.
Have you ever had a dream?
Oh my God!
That you...
What is up, everybody? Oh my goodness!
Holy shit, that was funny.
Welcome to the Playing Pod with Alex, John, and Rafa.
Holy shit!
It wasn't even 10 to 15 seconds at all.
Yeah, it was.
Holy hell. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. If we count you eating the Tide Pod, we made it.
And that took like not even, that was like 2 seconds, not even.
Oh, man, hold on, man. Yo, welcome everybody to episode 63 of the Playing Pod with Alex, John, and Rafa. Hey!
Shit.
63.
The longest running podcast in Geekjar history. Every week. Every week it becomes the longest running podcast in Geekjar history.
You're not wrong.
That's good.
These are good things.
That is
consistent.
I wasn't saying it like it was a bad thing, but
what's your problem?
We know how things work on this podcast, so I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the top country of the Playing Pod.
You say how this works. It's like it's not how this works. It's just how you
present
it.
I'm gonna flip it. and I'm gonna shout out the lowest country on the list.
Put
how
the
about
underdog.
Ooh, yeah,
No. The underdog.
Nah, the underdog is like I was almost. I'm gonna shout out the lowest country on the list.
Yeah, the low.
And
that's usually the bottom of the tier is the underdog. Because they got to rise up to the top.
Okay, fine. The underdog. And that week, never mind. Shout out to USA again. Hey, top country. No, the lowest country on the list is Lebanon. Hey.
What?
Lebanon. Hey.
Lebanon.
Let me listen here, Lebanon. You got you got an uphill battle ahead of y'all, but I believe that you guys can become #1 and take out the USA. So shout out to Lebanon for being all the way at the bottom. Hey.
I love that. Shout out for being at the bottom is the craziest thing.
Hey, at least they're on the list.
At the bottom.
You know?
Right.
And that's
just like shout out to y'all. You don't even gotta be like shout out for being at the bottom.
And let's shout out to our listening platforms, our audio listeners over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Anchor, and other. Shout out to y'all. Hey. But I'm going to take it one step further, and today I'm shouting out the top platform because I got to get everybody fighting. I got to get everybody fighting up in here.
So America.
Right now, the top platform is the United States.
Hey, I love that app.
Freedom of speech, baby. No, I'm kidding. Spotify is the #1. Hey, shout out to y'all with Apple Podcasts #2. So if you got an iPhone, download Spotify.
Do you say down with Spotify?
I said download Spotify.
Oh, I was like, why would you say that?
but Alex, what about the YouTube?
Oh, Rafa, well, I'm glad you asked. Fuck those guys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, dude.
I want to shout out the YouTube audience because that's the only place where you can see what we play while we pod. And today, that game is Sniper Elite 4. Why is it Sniper Elite 4?
Put the cheer on. Yeah. What do you mean why? Why? What do you?
Isn't this what John? Mean? Didn't John play that last week?
He played Army. Because I played Zombie Army last week, and the what is it? The footage got corrupted, so it wasn't even on the podcast. So I was just saying I was playing something and nobody saw it.
Gotcha.
But this time I was like, I want to see the Nazis alive in the game.
All right.
Not in real life. But I also don't want people to die either if they're alive, you know? But I'm just playing this game now. Playing the Zombie Army game. Not the Zombie Army game, the Sniper Elite game.
You don't even know what game you're playing.
I don't even it's all the same.
Oh my god.
And the only reason I'm playing this one is because the Zombie Army one doesn't do the X-rays as much as Sniper Elite.
Yeah.
So I like seeing the slow motion bullets. So that's the only reason I'm playing this.
All right, I feel you, man.
Only reason.
But right on the topic of playing games, I think it's time to kick right into the most sought out podcast segment of all time.
America.
The USA. Welcome to What Are We Playing This Week, baby? The section of the podcast where we like to tell you what we've been playing outside of this podcast.
Baby.
So John.
Yeah.
I want you to take it away this week like
Why?
you do every week.
Yeah, I always start.
and tell us what
change it up a little bit with John starting like the last 62 podcasts. It's been really light. I've only been playing Zombie Army. That's literally all I've been playing all week. I stopped playing Monster Train for a little bit. I touched World of Warcraft for like a brief moment because my character was stuck on a ship. But other than that, like literally just been playing Zombie Army. So much that I started playing Sniper Elite. That's literally all I was doing.
You call yourself a gaming podcast?
I don't call myself a gaming podcast.
I do.
Thank you, Rafa.
Hey, the gaming podcast here. Not me.
Rafa, you, Mr. Gaming Podcast
There
extraordinaire. What have you been playing this week, baby?
Diverse.
Me.
Diverse.
Yes, you.
I actually been playing a little bit of a lot of a little bit of a lot.
That sentence was a roller coaster.
Let me explain. Let me get the usual stuff out the way. I played VR Chat. I played Monster Train. That doesn't change. But I also played Call of Duty with Alex and John.
Oh, I was there for that. I forgot about that.
We were playing Prop Hunt.
We were playing Prop Hunt. I forgot about that.
Fun.
That was so fucking fun.
Yeah, and
I
then
really like Prop Hunt.
And then earlier today, I was playing Titanfall 2. And it's all fun.
Shit.
Ooh, Titanfall 2.
Yes, I was trying to get you to play with me, Alex, but you were ignoring my party invites. So.
Oh, I had my Xbox on, but I wasn't by it. I didn't realize you were. You should have texted me. Yeah, you should have texted me.
That is hilarious. I was trying to get you to play, but you weren't listening to me.
Yeah,
I would have won. I would have 1000% played.
It was like 10 in the morning. It was like 10 in the morning, and I was like, you know, we have like an hour and a half before the pod starts.
Yeah.
Let me play some shooters. So like, you know what? Let me play Titanfall 2. Get on it. It's as fun as I remember it, man. There's a lot more to it, to the game too. There's a lot more customization, and there's a lot. It really impressed me how much there is, so much in it. Like you can put like paint jobs on the Titan and stuff like that. It's a lot of cool stuff on there. I'm for sure gonna play that some more.
Oh, I'm excited. Because when Titanfall 2, man, that game came out at such a weird time. Like it just went under the radar and nobody played it. But it's such a fantastic game, and like I'm so glad you're back in it so I can play it.
I remember Titanfall 1 like crazy. I remember that game like heavily.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2, I barely remember it, so it's kind of like a brand new game for me almost.
It's a shame too, because Titanfall, like the Titanfall franchise, does not get enough love, and it's a top tier shooter. Like
it's really fucking
top
cool,
tier.
Man.
Yes, and so to see it not get enough love, like especially that it went under the radar with, I think between Black Ops 4 and Titanfall and Battlefield.
It dropped between a Battlefield and
it was between Battlefield 1 and Black Ops 4, I believe.
Yeah, which is a horrible fucking time to drop a game.
Yeah, and it's like it's a shame because it's better than both of those. Actually,
yeah, I was gonna say it was far superior than both, but
yeah, it's a superior shooting. So if you ever wanted to try Titanfall and you got around to it, like you never got around to it, but you're curious about it, like that game needs
on the Game Pass.
It's on the Game Pass
so
with EA Play.
More reasons to play it.
Yeah, that game is top tier. That's a top tier shooter right there.
Yeah, it's really good, especially the moments where, I mean, the gameplay is fast because you're running, sliding, you have grappling hooks, stuff like that. The guns are cool. But the best parts for me, it's when either you're fighting a Titan as a soldier, or you're in a Titan fighting another Titan.
Yeah.
Those really big, epic, mech fights are really fun. It's a really fun game. For sure gonna play more of that. And I just started playing this game called Rain on Your Parade, which is on the Game Pass.
Is it that cloud game?
Yeah, you're a cloud and you just rain on people's day, like at a wedding.
Yeah.
And, I just played the one level where they had this dumpster on fire. For some reason, there was just a dumpster on fire, and I just rained on people's days. Like that's what I'm doing.
That sounds like John at Geekjar 3000 Simulator.
What? Why are you doing that? What do you mean?
Because man,
Y'all bunch of ass cracks.
I be trying to say some cool shit on here, and you stop me.
You be trying to say some outlandish shit, and I'm not the only one who's had to tell you to shut up. It's also Griffin had to tell you to shut up. Shout out to Griffin.
Shout out to
Griffin.
Shout out to Griffin.
Why you say it like that?
Alex.
What the hell does that mean?
He didn't tell me to shut up. He didn't tell me to
say
shut up.
whatever you want.
Don't say whatever you want.
John,
Don't say. Rafa's not the person. You should not listen to Rafa about anything, really.
Let me tell you about gun control in the United States. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do that.
I like. This is a gaming podcast. Let's talk about gun control.
Let's talk about gun control.
Right. Outlandish as hero.
Yeah, no, I'm not to them. Do what you want, Alex.
Don't do what you want.
All right.
This is America.
It's not.
It is. It is America, the greatest country on playing podcast. Hey.
That's disgusting.
All right, somebody asked me what I've been playing.
Alex.
Yes.
What have you been playing, Alex?
Oh, little old me? Well, let me tell you.
Oh.
Dead Space 2.
Ooh, no more Diablo.
That is it. No more Diablo. I didn't play it this week.
No more
I didn't play
Diablo.
it. Yeah. I'm not done with Diablo. I just
Yes, you are.
Because last week I went into, I don't know if I said it, but I played Diablo, then I went into Minecraft Dungeons, and then like I got really into both of them, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I need a break from this whole top-down RPG, like, you know, that type of game, especially because Diablo 2's coming out soon, and I'm gonna get that. So I'm like, let me play.
When does Diablo 2 come out?
I don't think there's a date yet. I don't think there's a date yet on it. But
Diablo 2, isn't there a Diablo 3?
Yeah, this is a remaster of 2. Because 2 came out 20+ years ago, and this one's coming out.
Gaming pod.
Yeah, gaming podcast. One of the biggest games ever. But
Diablo's lame.
It's not.
What do you like?
It's not, and people smack the shit out of you if you say that.
I ain't nobody gonna smack me.
I bet you more people like Diablo than BioShock.
Yeah, because a lot more people are idiots.
That's not true.
Rafa, I'm seeing you later today. You see this hand?
Right.
See this
That's
hand?
Gonna go right on that ass.
Yeah.
Right on that ass.
It's gonna go right on that ass, and I'm gonna squeeze.
I'm gonna wipe boo boo on my face. Go ahead.
I said I was gonna hit you in the ass.
Why what the fuck did he do? And what the fuck did you just say?
He essentially said he's gonna shit on his hand.
He said he's gonna shit on his face.
Yeah.
And he said, "Try me." When we said we're gonna touch his cheeks.
Like he took that shit so much further than it needed to go to be effective. Yeah. Like he just moved it. But yeah, man, Dead Space.
Slap him across the face.
I'm playing Dead Space. Yeah. Earlier in the year, I went back and beat Dead Space 1 for the first time, which I didn't realize it was my first time. And then Dead Space 2, I started it but never finished it, so I got back into it because I do want to finish the trilogy before the summer. I don't know why before the summer, but I want to finish it.
Yeah, was there like a?
I don't know why.
Is there another Dead Space or something coming out that you're just so adamant about?
I wish.
I wish.
Dead Space.
Yeah, unfortunately that series is dead. But there is I forgot the name of the game, but the creators of Dead Space are creating another game
in the same vein. Yeah,
in the same vein. It's like a spiritual successor. Yeah, and I am beyond the hype for that because I mean the last one that came out on Dead Space was on last gen. This is coming out a whole gen after, you know, they skipped the Xbox One era. So I'm just excited to see what the hell those people come up with.
Question. Are we cool with spiritual successors to games?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
I don't know the track record too much, but I felt like Yooka-Laylee wasn't like the best.
Well, that's just one like bad example, but like Sleeping Dogs to True Crime was a spiritual successor.
Oh, Sleeping Dogs is awesome.
That's actually true. That's true.
Yeah,
Sleeping Dogs is a really fun game.
Yeah, and then that was a spiritual successor to True Crime, which was an excellent game back in the PS2 era.
Remember Snoop Dogg was in that game?
Yeah, he was in the second one. He was in the streets of New York.
Didn't Snoop Dogg just recently play that, or was he playing Def Jam? Fight for New York, I forget, but he was playing one of those games on stream, and then like he got mad and then left again.
That's not the game he was playing.
He left again?
No, he did it. He did it twice.
He did it on Madden.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He did it on Madden, and then he did it again for I think it was True Crime.
If it's him getting mad, I don't know. If it's him getting mad, I will see it more on Def Jam because Def Jam, that game beats your ass. Like it just beats your ass.
Did Def Jam have like QTEs?
Yes.
For the cutscenes, and then I think that's what it was. I think he got shot out the window or some shit. He got mad.
Yep, I remember getting mad.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
What's funny about that you brought up Def Jam is that's technically a spiritual successor to No Mercy. That series, Def Jam Vendetta,
really
is using it's an evolution of the engine to the No Mercy engine. It's the same dev. Yeah, so and that's technically a spiritual successor to No Mercy WWF.
I like that.
Fun fact, baby. I only know that because when I found No Mercy, remember we were playing the cursed No Mercy that I have on 64.
The cursed No Mercy
for sessions, the one that like would blow up. I looked it up because I was interested, and that's what it was.
That's what you found.
That's
tight.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah,
like
spiritual
that.
Successors. I'm good with that. I would love to see a spiritual successor to War of the Monsters. Something
at
this point.
Ain't happening.
At this point, I'll take anything monster related. That's not fucking Overdrive, whatever, Override, robot punch in the face game, whatever that is.
We're gonna get a Godzilla one. We're getting a Godzilla one, but
I'll take it. I'll take that. You know what? It'll work because Warner Brothers, like for example, Warner Brothers Games owns NetherRealm. NetherRealm's like the fighting game champs. They can make a monster fighter easy. Like
I would love that.
Yeah.
Would they though? Because the monster fighter is more arcadey.
That's where they started.
They made Mortal Kombat. It's like
they started arcade
game. That's not what I mean.
It's a fighting game that started off as an arcade game.
Yeah, but
that's like in their wheelhouse.
Like the Godzilla ones, like in the GameCube.
Well, I mean, Rafa, these people made Shaolin monks too. Like they're not just stuck on fighters. That's just what their main games are. They can make something else, you know.
Yeah.
And I think their next game isn't even a Mortal Kombat or Injustice anyway. It's something else.
I think
it's not
a
a fighter.
new thing.
Yeah. So I hope Ed Boon is always saying shit on Twitter, and he asked, "Is there enough characters to make a monster fighter like that, like a brawler?" So he might be, hopefully doing that. I mean, they have all the rights for it.
He could totally do it.
They have all the rights for it. So I mean, I'm all for a Godzilla themed like fighter again.
Fuck it. It's about time.
What was that game? Override. We played it.
It's called Override, Alex.
Is it
Override? It's called Override. Stop like, what's this Override? What's it? It's called that.
You guys heard this game called Override?
What's that Override game? There was a sequel, Override 2? What's that called?
It had Over in it, and then like I think it had Ride in it.
It's called Override Super Mech League, you stupid bitches. There's a whole ass name to it.
Is it Ride Over? Is it Ride Over or Override Ride? I don't know.
Not Overwatch.
Yeah, not Overwatch. Yeah.
Hey, you crazy, man. You wild for that.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Why you doing
this? Y'all go ahead.
You silly.
Alex, it's all jokes, man.
Hey, the game's called Override, Alex.
Yeah, it's Override.
Y'all go ahead. There's a movie called Override. There's a song called Override. There's a word called Override. The game. 2 movies called Override. You know, I'm sorry. I want to know the full name of it in case somebody wanted to look it up. But it's cool.
If you look up Override the game, you'd still find it.
There's a bunch of Overrides the game.
No, there ain't.
Yeah, there is. I'm looking at them.
Name me 3.
Override Mech City Brawl 1. Override Super Mech League 2.
You feel stupid, don't you, you big old dummy?
Hold on, I'm not done here. There's probably another one. Sunset Override.
That's not called Sunset Override.
It's not.
It's called Sunset Overdrive, you wiener.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's get into some topics because I'm tired of hearing y'all mouths.
Rafa, we beat him.
We did it.
The king is dead. Alex, could you play the claps for me, please? That's not what I asked.
Well, that's what the fuck you're gonna get. Let's get into some racing game news.
Thank God.
So Mario Kart. All right. Mario Kart 8 is now the best-selling racing game in U.S. history.
America.
Surpassing the original, Mario Kart Wii, which was, I think, the last best-selling racing game in U.S. history. Hey.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't know if the Wii one was the top-selling one in the U.S. I didn't know that.
Well, it was on the fucking Wii, which was like a money printing machine of console selling when it first dropped. So yeah, it makes sense.
Right, but I didn't know that. Well, true, Mario Kart's just like a really, really popular.
Yeah, and it's Mario Kart.
And like, if you have a Wii, right? Like, what are you gonna get? Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Smash Brothers.
It's the same thing
Those
on
are
the
like
Switch.
the staples.
Yeah, it's the same thing on the Switch. You have a Switch. What are you gonna get? Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, the mainline Mario games, and then some people get the Zeldas, Kirby's. But really you're gonna get the main two. No, but I'm saying like the most people get
more
Smash
casuals,
and Mario.
more
Right.
And then
the party games.
Yeah, from there it'll start dribbling down to the main Mario games, and then the Zeldas. Like those start. Not everybody picks up a Zelda. Not everybody picks up a Kirby. So.
Well, they shouldn't pick up the Kirby for the
No,
Switch.
they shouldn't. They should not pick up that Kirby for the Switch.
Anybody who's even curious, no, don't do it.
Kirby.
You're an idiot.
We beat that on streaming. We beat that on streaming one session. Now, is that?
We beat that in like 4 hours.
Yeah. Is that
the yarn one? Isn't it the yarn one?
No. This
that's
was
not
like
the last one.
Here, I'll tell you.
It's like All Star or some shit. I forgot what the fuck
Kirby
it's called.
Switch. It's
called
Kirby Star
Bullshit.
Allies. Kirby Star Allies.
Kirby bullshit. Oh, okay.
Called Kirby Diarrhea Duty Dog Ass.
And we legitimately beat that game in like 4 hours. And it was
shit.
It was
Wow, you guys
unfortunate.
are MLG pros.
Imagine being MLG Pro at Kirby.
I mean,
imagine the skill it takes to beat Kirby.
I mean, we beat it in 4 hours. Just saying. I think we hold like the record or something.
We do not.
Prove it. Kirby game record Geekjar.
Kirby game.
Looks like we came up.
I feel like you didn't look up what you just said, and you just looked up Geekjar Kirby.
I just searched up Geekjar 3000.
Yeah.
And we came up. But yeah,
Look
Mario
at
Kart.
we are.
Mario Kart's the top-selling racing game. Now that's cool. Is anybody even surprised at this news? Honestly,
I am.
I don't
Rafa's
believe
not.
you.
I'm like, what are the racing game? Is that like Forza, or
Wreckfest? Come on, guys.
that's not a.
While I love Wreckfest, that isn't gonna be on the top-selling racing game of all time.
That's not gonna be top anything. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That shit ain't top anything.
No, hold on. It could be a top
what? Top bullshit.
top car game in Alex's life right now.
Why don't you like that game?
I'm just saying, like, you ain't gonna put Wreckfest next to Mario Kart. You're just not gonna do that. I will not allow it.
Wreckfest is far more superior because that game is
my
great.
nose is flared.
John, you can ride lawnmowers and crash into other lawnmowers.
Yeah, you can ride a couch with a motor in it
and crash
That
into
doesn't
other
make
couches
for
with
good
motors.
game. That
Yeah, it
doesn't make
does.
for
What do you got?
game.
What do you got in Mario
dog.
Karts? Little carts? But fuck that. We
Yeah,
racing
right?
carts
I would
for
hope so. It's
Lame.
called Mario Kart. I would hope so. It's
Lame.
called Mario Kart.
Nah, this is the Destruction Derby Murder Fest. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play that when we get off this podcast. That game's
Matter
fun
of fact,
as hell.
that game PP. That game for wieners. I actually deleted that game. I should actually read it.
It's fun. It's
That-
actually all jokes
that's a
aside, that
good
game is
game.
great. Yeah, that game.
All
is
jokes
Yeah, it
aside, I
is.
actually enjoyed it when I played it. I just didn't play it. I think I was gonna play it on the pod when Junior, Mr. Awesome, shout out to Mr. Awesome, was here, and then I was like,
Hey.
nah, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna play this too much, and then I just never played it ever.
So I guess you were wrong.
So I was pretty. So I'm, you know. But I mean, if y'all want to play it, I'm down. I'll re-download it.
Oh, I'm
That
down
and
as
Titanfall.
fuck. I'm down as fuck. I love that game. Both of them. Love both of those games. But so since Mario Kart, is the best-selling racing games of all time, I wanted to talk about the top 10 best-selling video games of all time, and I want you guys to guess. Now, Rafa blew his load super fucking early before we even started, and started just shooting off guesses. So I want to know what you guys think is the top 10 best-selling games of all time. Now, this
I gotta
list.
give you my top 10 list, or you just want me to ask like what you want from me?
Which one do you give me your top? What do you think is the top 3 best-selling games of all time? Now
Of
this
all
list,
time?
yeah, asterisk. This list is as of February 2021. So Mario Kart 8 is on this list, but it's number 10. But it's not. Obviously, that's not up to date because Mario Kart just became better selling than the other one. So let me top 3, but that doesn't impact the top 3. So what do you guys think is top 3 best-selling games of all time?
Of all time.
Of all time.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna just shoot out a bunch of games.
No, at 3. I just need 3.
I'm gonna shoot out a bunch of 3 games.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, one GTA 5, of course.
Is that 1, 2, or 3 for you?
That's number 1. That's what I'm. That's just obvious, because I think it is. I'm gonna go with Smash Brothers Brawl as number 3. As number 2, actually, just because I don't know what the fuck else. And number 3, what other game can I just like spit out my ass right quick? Dance Dance Revolution, baby. Woo!
Nice, dude.
Just
and if it's not, it should.
Just shitting out games.
If it's not, it should.
All right, Rafa, what are your guesses for top 3 best-selling games of all time?
Okay, so number 1, GTA 5.
Copy me, copycat.
Shut up. Number 2, it's going to be. Oh, I just had it in my brain. Hold up.
What is happening over there?
It's GTA 5 again.
but the 360 version.
The 360 version of GTA 5. And my last one's going to be Just Dance, because I'm going to go against John. Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're going to do.
Tell me why I'm right.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 3 up. We're going to go from 3 to 2 to 1. And I'll tell you if you guys are right. So number 3.
Wait, hold on. There's not like a top 10 list, or is it just the top 3?
It is a top 10. But
there's a top 10.
Top 3 right
but
now.
I'm gonna do it. I'll go through the rest of the list, but I'm just gonna tell you.
Nah,
the top 3.
start from 10, man.
Start from 10.
Build up suspense. Fool.
Okay, asterisk. This is outdated.
Shut him in my coochie quake. Come on now.
Oh, so asterisk. This moves up a little bit because hold on. I can tell you where it goes. So Mario Kart 8 sold. Where's the total? 41.
Hold
on. 37.38.
How much?
No.
Mario Odyssey was gonna be my one.
Oh.
That was not like a.
Well, that's wrong.
All right, so Mario Kart 8 is at 41.86 copies. So remember that. Okay, so the top 10 list goes now. I'm gonna update it myself because technically they have it at 10 now. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at number 10, but it's not there anymore.
No.
So technically, according to this list, which is on IGN. Number 10, Red Dead Redemption 2 at 36 million. Remember, this is as of February 2021.
Oh, true. I was thinking Red Dead and I didn't say it because I'm like, I'm gonna bullshit.
That's technically
Red Dead 2.
Yeah, that's technically number 10 now, according to this list. Number 9, Mario Kart Wii at 37.38 million.
Wow.
That would make Mario Kart 8 number 7 now.
Wow.
No, number 8. Number 8.
Mario Kart 8 is number 7, you say?
No, technically Mario Kart 8 is number 8.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Red Dead, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8. Number 7, Super Mario Bros., the original one. On the
What the fuck? Oh, of all time.
Yeah, I said of all time. Number
64.
Huh?
No, you bastard.
No, the original one on like Nintendo 1, like the
yeah, stupid
Nintendo gaming, Nintendo
please.
Entertainment System. Number 6, Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow.
Wow, completely forgot about Pokemon.
I don't know how.
True, I also forgot about Pokemon.
Now this is when it starts to get crazy. Number 5, PUBG.
Ooh.
Okay, PUBG was really popular back then.
Hell yeah.
PUBG, well, it started the whole Battle Royale thing. I mean, like H1Z1 did it, but PUBG took that shit and went with it.
Yeah. True.
Number 4, Wii
Fortnite.
Sports.
Shit.
That I did know about that because it was a fun fact in the article. Wii Sports.
Yeah. Wii Sports. So here you go. Number 3. This is where you guys threw guesses.
Dance Revolution, baby.
Just Dance, baby.
John's guess was Dance Dance Revolution. Rafa's guess was Just Dance. You guys are wrong button.
We're boo.
Wrong button. Incorrect.
What the fuck?
Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Huh? Damn, that means we're wrong. We're just wrong altogether.
Yes, yes, that's the fuck you
GTA 5
are.
was my only serious one.
My first and second pick is GTA 5. I'm fucked.
Yeah, it generated a bunch of, it generated billions of dollars, but as sales, it's 140 million.
Last of Us.
Hold on now. Number 2. Remind me of your guesses for number 2, because this is when you guys started horse shitting around. Rafa's Mario Odyssey. John, you were Smash. Both of you guys are. Minecraft is number 2 at 200 million.
Okay,
of course.
Minecraft, yeah.
And number 1. Now you guys both guess GTA 5. You guys are obviously, you're fucking wrong.
I don't even know.
So,
I don't even know.
Do you guys want to update a guess since you know that you're just wrong?
Fortnite or Roblox?
John,
No.
do you wanna? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go.
Get some of them V-Bucks, baby.
CS:GO. No. But those games are free.
Yeah, but they're free though. That would just make no sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay.
Let me think.
Give me a hint, Alex.
I'm not gonna give you a fucking hint. You were wrong on the first 4 guesses you had.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
That's your
Ooh,
final answer.
Call of Duty 4.
Final answers, Howies.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever, bro. Yeah, come on, fuck it, whatever.
Call of Duty 4. I'm gonna go with Modern Warfare, the OG.
Oh, so you got Modern Warfare 2, and John got Modern Warfare 1.
Give it to me, baby.
All right.
No, that's not it. I knew it. I'm like, no, that's not it.
Shit. Tetris.
It's Tetris.
Hey, I guessed it.
My ass, you guessed
That
it.
doesn't count.
My ass.
That doesn't count,
Yeah,
you bitch.
baby. Yeah, I'm so
That doesn't
smart.
count.
Tetris had 500 million copies sold.
I knew it.
Holy
I knew it, baby.
shit.
This whole time I've been playing, y'all. I knew it was Tetris.
You guess Roblox.
Also, Fortnite and Roblox are free, you asshat. The money they generate is not from the game being sold.
Hey, who said Tetris before the answer came out? Me.
The answer.
By the hair on a nipple, he threw
Yeah.
fucking Tetris.
That didn't even count.
Yes, it did. Yes,
That don't count. I don't count that, Alex. Don't count it.
I did
count
it.
that.
I said
You
final
count
answer.
that.
I said
Give him
final
the-
answer, Howie.
Give him the ooh. Give him the ooh.
Nah, it counts.
There you go. That's for you.
That's for you,
it
Rafa.
counts.
Idiot.
I said Tetris. You guys are a bunch
No.
of sore losers. Haters.
You guys.
It's on the
Alex was
tape.
host.
Yeah, I didn't even guess.
Both of you
Alex
guys.
hosted it for us.
I would have
Both of
loved
you
to.
guys.
I would have loved to play that game, but I couldn't.
All right, ask me another question. Watch.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a random question. All right, how many
ahead,
copies
go
did
ahead,
Pubg sell? Because I didn't actually say that.
Tetris.
A lot.
Hey,
Rafa's a genius.
being the top 5 best-selling game of all time, Rafa's answer of a lot is in fact correct.
That is
Thank
a
you
lot.
very
Wait,
much.
how much? How specifically is a lot?
70 million plus.
That is a lot.
That is in fact a
Rafa
lot,
is a genius.
dude.
I knew it.
That
What
is
can I
true.
say?
He's
that is
Iron
true.
Man. He's Iron Man.
You said 700 million?
No, 70 million.
So 70 million is a lot too.
That's a fucking shit ton. That's a shit ton.
100 million is a lot more. PUBG, step it up. Come on now.
Why you shouting them out like I shout out like the loser countries?
See, look, then you say shit like
What's-
that. Like,
When's the last time you guys played PUBG? I have not played PUBG in years.
Probably about a year.
Like a month or two ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably about a year for me.
About a month or two ago, I started playing it again. I still have it. I still have it downloaded. I go back to it every once in a while.
What's the difference? What's new?
A lot of maps. They got a lot of maps now, but a lot of new guns. They have like a battle pass system. Bigger emphasis on vehicles. But it's overall typically the same. It runs much smoother now. I will say there's a lot. It's much more optimized than before. I just appreciate it because it's a lot more simpler of a battle royale versus your Apexes or your war zones or anything like that. Sometimes I just want to jump in, pick up a gun, and just try shit. I don't want to worry about loadouts or like specific characters or all that meta bullshit. Like it's still really, really good. It's still really, really good. So if y'all want to play with me, I still have it downloaded. Please play with me.
So my follow-up question to that
Please
is,
play with me.
John, which you kind of answered it right now, but so I'm assuming from us three, you're the one that played the most of the battle royale games, right? Because I haven't even touched PUBG.
Out of us three, then yeah, it would be
Right. I think I played like maybe one Apex Legends game, and then I had to do the tutorial or something like that. So from the ones that from all of them, which one the one you see like, okay, what's your go-to? What's like, okay, this one right here is my battle royale type game.
Like if I'm playing by myself, it's PUBG. Again, just because it's super simple and I don't have to worry about the extra stuff. But if it's anytime that a battle royale and I want to play it with friends, it would be Warzone. Warzone is top tier.
I was
like,
kind of feeling Warzone would be like the answer.
Warzone is like, if we're just talking which is like the best battle royale, it'd be Warzone. Warzone. It's Call of Duty tightness and gunplay in the battle royale just formula. It just works. It's really, really good.
Right.
It's still really, really good. Apex would be second, and I guess Fortnite, just because it's still very, very popular. But I would say Warzone. I like Apex, but I liked it because there was nothing else out.
I have not played enough of Apex. I played when it first came out, but I feel like it's way past me now. All the new characters, I don't feel like buying them.
Yeah.
Like
and then Fortnite's annoying.
Yeah,
Fortnite's just way too complicated.
Fortnite, I still like Fortnite. Like when I get into it, I have no chance in hell of winning anymore because everybody just builds, whole cities in 3 seconds. But I still like that concept of it. Like when I play Fortnite, it's just for fun at this point. It's not to win. Apex Legends, I liked it, but it's not. I don't know. Something about it doesn't grab me. But honestly, my top battle royale would have to go to Warzone at this point. Warzone.
It's top tier, man.
Yeah.
It's
Spellbreak was really fun.
Spellbreak was really fun.
Really, really fun. Yeah. I really liked it, but it didn't hook me like Warzone did. Yeah, because John said it perfectly. Like Call of Duty, Call of Duty has perfected the first-person shooter. To an art at this point. Like nothing is quite as tight as that. And when you add that to the battle royale, it's just it's damn near perfect.
It's gold.
It can only go up from there unless they nuke it with some stupid ass bullshit feature. But
although there is talks that they are gonna nuke it. And that we're gonna have they're gonna nuke Warzone and they're gonna have a new map or some shit.
Yeah, I think the end of Verdansk is coming.
Yeah. I heard
I think this week or something. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But since
is that all of them? Is that all the battle royales?
Well, no, there's a ton. There's
No, but they're all shit though.
There's what's that chicken one where you turn into a chicken? When you lose.
That's not Spellbreak.
I forgot the name of that one. But
there's there's
one. The Cliffy B one that died out was there.
Cuisine Royale or something like that.
I'm talking about the ones that are still around right now.
Those would be the main ones. Like
Fallout has one.
Oh, it's like Ring of Fire or some shit like that.
Yeah, Fallout has one of those.
But it's not the one that's like around.
The main ones are obviously Warzone, Fortnite, Apex Legends. I think those are the big three at this point.
Those are those are the. If there was a Mount Rushmore of battle royales.
Yeah. But
them three up there.
Since this is the podcast that we like to call games dead, do we think that the battle royale genre is dying finally?
No.
Should it die?
No.
No, actually.
No, I think it should just be another game mode like Team Deathmatch or Free for All. Those are staples of shooters, right?
Yes.
Why not have battle royale as one of those staples?
And I feel like it kind of like shimmied itself, like kind of just shoved itself into being a staple in the gaming community. Like
PUBG was the other top one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There,
yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like battle royales because of the whole system of you die once and you're kind of out the whole game.
But you suck.
And then at the same time, on the other side of that coin is it really puts you in that mood of damn, I really need to try to win these games.
Yeah.
So it puts extra pressure on you, or you can just not give a fuck like me and just run around and have fun with your friends. Yeah. At the end of the day, I really don't care if I win or not.
Also, real quick, PUBG also has multiplayer modes, not just battle royale anymore.
They do.
They have
really?
They have Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, shit like that now.
I would like to see, also rest in peace the Battlefield, battle royale mode.
Yeah, they tried.
That I think that would have been a really cool concept, but it just never took off.
Just wait till Battlefield 6, baby, it's coming.
Halo Infinite is reported to have battle royale or something like that, right?
So for me, the battle royale genre, I don't want it to die, but I no longer want games to just come out as a battle royale. Does that make sense? Like Rafa said it perfectly. If it's a feature in a game and you throw it in there, not throw it in there, but if you have it as a multiplayer feature, then yes, by all means, continue to do that because yes, it has become the the staple of gaming when it comes to that kind of multiplayer. Deathmatch, capture the flag, battle royale. Now that's synonymous with those main modes. Rafa said it perfectly. But if another game comes out and it's like, hey, I'm just a battle royale, it's like, well, okay, like that, I know that I don't want.
It's especially now where how many battle royales have came and went, how many have failed on top of that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put out just a battle royale game, you have to come in different. You have to come in unique. You have to put a nice twist to the game to even survive.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at what was his name? The spell one, battle spell, whatever.
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak. That was unique on itself. As you know, you're not a shooter. You're throwing out spells, and we stopped playing that. And that was a very unique version of a battle royale.
And it was great too. It wasn't even like
fun.
a bad game.
It's a really fun game.
For Spellbreak, I just think that it's still early. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a really good concept for a battle royale. And as far as a game, it was good. Like it wasn't broken like some of these other ones that needed some certain things.
No, for being a really like early release game, it ran really well.
It was really solid.
It has some really good gameplay, some really good ideas, some really nice combos. Whatever you can do with the different type of powers. And apparently, there's been like a really big update that came out for the game. So I don't know. That
was my thing. Yeah, is that it just needed updates and content.
But when you're comparing, like the thing is, Magic and that kind of game, like that kind of style of game and that universe is, I'm gonna call it niche. It's very big, but it's niche. It doesn't have the appeal of a modern war, like Call of Duty,
right? Like a shooter, like a shooter, like a military shooter.
And then on top of that, you're literally throwing your hat in the ring with the biggest games of all time right now. You know, like it's so hard to come up as just a battle royale now. Now I'm happy Spellbreak has had the success that it's had, because that's not easy to do. We've seen a ton of battle royales spawn and go. You know, we've even had Ultimate Battle Sim, like they even had like a spoof of it. You know, the battle royale genre is oversaturated at this point. For you to have some merit of success and take the player base away from Call of Duty and Fortnite and, you know, Pubg for even a little bit, that's great. But those games are few and far in between. Now, if Battlefield 6 comes out and they do end up dropping that battle royale mode on it, good, do it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it
out because the one that they put on in, I think Battlefield 5, I think it was a pretty cool idea because you know, it had the vehicles. It was pretty much Battlefield in a battle royale game mode. Yeah, the thing is, it was a lot of fun. It's just not a lot of people were playing it. So like when you're hiding in the buildings and like the circle's coming in, the circle destroys the building.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So it's literally the Battlefield just in battle royale. So like, there's tanks going around blowing up buildings. So like you're running around trying to hide. You can't just hide in a building forever. Like the building will come down eventually. Like the destructions there. Like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but not enough people gave it a chance, and it just kind of died out. And that's what sucks. So if it does come, so if Battlefield 6 does come with it, hopefully they do give it a nice push, and I hope people do try it, because like, yeah, we have all these different type of battle royales, but we haven't really had one with environmental destruction to that level. I mean, there is Fortnite, but like I feel like it's kind of its own separate thing.
Yeah, that's a little
build
different.
And like, you know, you kind of make your own structures. Like with Battlefield, the structure's already set in place, so you kind of play around the environment like that. You know,
man, can we take a moment to appreciate Battlefield? Like those games are just some of the best first person. Yeah. Like the experience of it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, man. Dude,
oh my god!
I Battlefield 1 was a bit of a misstep for me. I didn't really like the World War 1. I liked it, but going from Battlefield 4 and how fucking amazing that game was, and you know, just the overall just awesomeness of it, to go back to World War 1 kind of hit the brakes for me. But in hindsight, I appreciate it a little more, because when we do go back to, you know, the leaks that are coming out and we're going back to that shit, I'm more looking forward to it now. I feel like if it just went straight, you know, keeping it in the same like vein as Battlefield 4, I wouldn't be as hyped for the next one as I am now. So I love the franchise so much of Battlefield. Like, to this day, there isn't a game that gives me that feeling of, yo, I am dead ass in battle. I'm not safe in this building. Like this shit, anybody can just blow this shit up. There's like 40 people going that way, 30. You know, like it's like other games have tried it, but none of it has perfected it to the point where Battlefield does. Like that, the feel of that game is great.
Dude, the fear that crosses through your heart when you're running down the street and you see a tank.
Yeah,
you just see a tank roll by,
and you see its barrel following you as you're running. Like shit,
like you're done. Like you try to run and try to get the hell out of there, but you know you're not gonna make it.
And the thing is, in like for example, like a Halo, when you're running around and a Scorpion tank comes, you're like, oh fuck, but I'm gonna hide behind a rock or I'm gonna hide behind something. In Battlefield, I'm gonna run in this building, but even then, I'm not safe. I'm gonna keep running because he can take the building down.
Right.
That level, man, it's just like, oh man, shout out to Battlefield. That's one of the best just shooters for me that I've ever played. It's so fun, and I can't wait.
Like I would say it's my favorite type of shooter. You know, like I really like Call of Duty. Call of Duty's a blast. You know, the running gun aspect, the kill streaks, and all that stuff. But like the sense of atmosphere that Battlefield gives you, the sense of big battles, and like I said, like with the vehicles and things like that, like when you see jets coming down from the sky, you know that's a person flying that jet.
Yeah,
you know? Someone who's they're barrel rolling, crashing, and like you see cars being flipped over. It's the best. I can't wait for the next Battlefield. Yeah,
there's no comparison.
Not at all. I was gonna ask you guys, I know battle royales are oversaturated, right? There's so many of them out there. But let's take a multiplayer game or any game. What game would you make into a battle royale? Or give it a battle royale mode? I have my answer.
Wrestling.
That's the Royal Rumble. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I know. I'm joking. I said that on purpose.
That's the Royal Rumble match.
But I meant okay. So like those. Battle Royale? Never mind. That sounds like a fucking mess. I was gonna say like one of like those party brawler games from back in the day, or like the Godzillas and like that type of. But I'm like that'll be a fucking mess.
Jesus, that would be really hard. Like a 32 lobby of just people just fighting each other,
beating the shit out of each other.
We should tweet at Gang Beast to tell them to do that. Imagine
that
a battle royale Gang Beast,
bro. That would be the most horrible but fun experience.
If they just increase it to 10 people, because it's 8 right now, right? In a game, if you just up 2 people, that game is a cluster.
But
8 people,
but like
is a cluster.
we're talking about having the whole like sinking circle map,
right? Exactly. Like the map closing in on you.
Yeah, dude, Gang Beasts. You spot it's a big ass map, and like you walk, you just fucking Gang Beasts fight people over here, but like the map is falling down instead of like.
Yes.
Oh man, dude.
Yes.
That would be fucking hilarious. I'm on board for that. I just
realized Fall Guys is also considered a battle royale, right?
Yeah.
Like
but this is better. This is a way better idea. Gang Beast is a way better idea.
I'm already mad. I'm already mad because I already know somebody's gonna grab me and throw me. Oh man, I'm already mad. Do that.
We should tweet at the developers of Gang Beast. Gang Beast, do battle royale.
But for my answer would definitely be like something like a Wreckfest, but it's like a race. So it's a really big race where it's like everybody starts at different you have to start at the edges of the map, right? And you're kind of racing inward, and the map is falling down on you. That's cool. And there's like obstacles and stuff. I don't know how you would ever make this game, but there's like shit to stop you, kind of like those games where you're running away from something in the background and like immediately there's like obstacles and you have to get around. Something like that would be cool. I don't know how you would, make that equal and fair to everybody unless it's the same track going in, but something like that, like a racer.
Unless it's like randomly generated.
Yeah, that would be cool. Something like that, like a Destruction Derby type game would be cool too.
Damn, I can't think of anything that I would want.
Diablo Battle Royale.
No. Smash maybe, but they kind of do that. Like I don't know. I can't really think of anything.
It's kind of hard to like put a fighting game into like the battle royale.
Yeah,
game, it's,
unless you Royal Rumble
think of anything
like that. That's like the only
Royal Rumble. Yeah. Right. I would say Gears. I would like to have Gears.
Ooh, Gears would
battle
be cool.
Royale setting. So
Gears would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I was gonna say Halo, but that's already gonna happen, so I can't really.
You know what? Unreal Tournament. Now that you say that, I'm thinking of like a Quake rather. Quake would be awesome.
Yeah.
that arena shooter like that. That would be
like really fast paced.
Yeah, can you imagine a Quake like just super
like
fast arena shooter battle royale?
Or if you want to have a big, I was about to say Doom. If I want to have a big name attached, or just have Doom attached to it.
That would be great.
You know what I want for battle royales to incorporate more of?
Quake.
More Quake, but no, like I want, because right now they're giving a lot of a lot of stuff to the player. Like I kind of want them to take that away and add more environmental shit, like obstacles or NPCs on the map that can fuck your shit up. Or...
Fortnite's doing that, by the way.
Is Fortnite actually doing that?
Yeah. I loaded it up recently, and yeah, there's NPCs that'll just shoot your shit right up. There's like little bases. Like if you go in there, they fuck you up.
Does that actually count? Does it?
Yeah, they kill you. They'll kill you. Yeah.
I feel like those are just bots in the matchmaking. I don't know. Does that actually count?
No, not bots in matchmaking. I'm talking about there are specific areas on the map in Fortnite where you go and they're guarding that base and they'll fuck you up. And they're not like it's not like a player, quote unquote. It's an NPC on the map. And even when Mandalorian was on there, when Mando was on there, if you go by his ship...
you're right.
If you go by his ship, he's sitting there and he will fuck you up. Yeah. And
you're right.
So Fortnite is doing that. And then they do have environmental stuff that happens too, but not like the Battlefield leaks that are like coming out where they're saying like weather systems and all that.
There's like... I want more of that. Like...
Yeah.
And not like NPCs like other fake like bot players or nothing like that. I mean, like, for example... If we're doing Doom, there's demons on the map that'll fuck you up, and you also have to worry about people and demons, or like fucking hellfire fucking raining from the sky or something.
Yeah, or like in Gears with Horde mode, you know how that was always a boss?
Yeah.
Right.
Have that happen at a certain a random generated time, where boss
at the end when there's like 5 people left, boss mode just comes out, dude. I'm so mad if I got killed by the boss.
Imagine you're in a tiny circle and like 3 Brumacs show up or like some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like some crazy fuck shit like that.
Right. So it's either you guys work with the rest of the guys who are still alive as a team to take out the boss, or you fucking sneak it and just try to kill them as they fight the boss.
Like, what's your priority right now?
Would you have to kill the boss to win at the end, like to finish it off?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Because if anything, that'll just encourage sneaking and just they're fighting it or whatever. I'm just gonna pick you guys off. You know, like you're distracted by that thing. I'm no longer the threat.
If the Brumacs know where you are, then it's like that's an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like 1 Brumac per person or some shit like that, like final 3.
Yo, that's some bullshit. That is bullshit. I would never play that battle royale if I know, I would never want to get to the end game if I know that it's just going to be 3 players that are trying to kill me, and then on top of that I have my own personal Brumac just following me around.
Or like, like every time the circle closes, like a new special zombie, a new special locust shows. So like this circle is closed in, now we got berserkers on the field. Or this one's closer. Now there's berserkers and boomers on the field.
Nope, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that.
And obviously if you kill them, you get a power weapon like a boom shot or like a torque bow.
Or
you know, I feel like that would be dope. And then that'll give you more incentive to either one, take them out, or to it's a good incentive for you to sneak around and kill the guy. I'd like that. Someone tweet at Cliffy B, who has nothing to do with
he's out here chilling
with Gears anymore.
Who has nothing to do with Gears anymore.
He doesn't even make games anymore.
Since like Gears 3?
Yeah, Gears 3 was when he left.
So I think it would be pretty cool. I'm just keep going with Gears. Like for example, depending on what type of character you pick, depends how you spawn in. So like if you're Locust, you come out of the ground.
That'd be cool.
Just like a tiny animation thing. I'd like that.
Yeah, cool. Or like Gears, you get dropped in. From the helicopter.
You drop down on the ropes and shit. That'd be cool. On the ropes,
man. Yeah. And then you only start off with like a pistol, like a small grenade. So you run around. You have to find a Nasher or a Retro Lancer, whatever you find on the ground.
That would be cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would lend itself quite well.
Yeah, without the special shit at the end, I'm down with that because, yeah.
So it's
or like a Hammer of Dawn drop, like randomly
or like
on the map.
a swarm of wretches.
Oh, that would work. Yeah, like Hammer
Like
Dawn randomly dropping in different areas.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Man, again, you're trying to get into the zone. The shit's behind you. The stone, like the krill, are right behind you, and you're coming in. You get fucking Hammer of Dawn.
That would be a good circle. Well. You're right.
Yeah, or like let's say certain areas inside the circle are being affected by the krill, so you can't be in that area. So you have to leave that area by a certain amount of time.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Get killed by the krill.
Yeah.
Like krill, Hammer Dawn type stuff. Like that'd be cool.
It could lend itself. Hey, Coalition, come on now.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
Yeah, for Gear 6 Battle Royale.
We guys getting some good ideas here.
Fuck that hive mode, whatever the hell.
Yeah, fuck that hive mode.
It's all right.
Did they announce a Gear 6 already? They did, right?
No, but
isn't it part of the trilogy?
It is part of a trilogy,
but they haven't said any
they
official.
Haven't said anything just yet.
Okay,
no.
that was my question.
They just released content for the hive mode. No, aren't they like on a new season for Gears 5?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna hear that. Yeah, maybe it's around time that they start announcing, but I don't think we're gonna see anything just yet. Not just yet.
Yeah,
not just yet.
Now I have a question to pose to you guys because you guys we're talking about Gear 6 and all that. Halo Infinite. We talk about it from time to time. I know Rafa's not the biggest Halo fan, but it is one of the biggest releases of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, not that any new information came out, but right now, how do we feel about it? Are we still interested in it, or are we more nonchalant about it? Like, especially John, I know you're the biggest Halo fan here.
Hi.
What are you still hyped for Halo Infinite?
Yes,
like right at this moment.
Yes and no. I do want it. It's nothing super crazy for me at the moment. I was more hyped about it when they first showed footage for it.
Yeah.
But as people were getting upset that the graphics aren't the greatest and they were like shit talking it, and then they delayed it, and then all the news coming out with Halo about how they might be more focused on the TV show and people are leaving. It obviously your excitement gets dampened a little bit. It gets a little dimmer. I'm still excited because I am a Halo fan.
Yeah.
I played all of them. I just have a bias for it. I still have high hopes for it. I still hope that it is good, because if it doesn't, that's the end of Halo, and that is a terrible, terrible way to go. Such a waste of a franchise.
Is it really the end? I feel like if this is a misstep, it'll be gone for years, and then it'll come back as like a reboot.
I'm sure.
Or like
I'm sure they'll reboot it or something like that. But
like they're not gonna let Halo die like that permanently. I mean.
Yeah, but its reputation is already tarnished with the last just with everything that's been going ever since Bungie dipped and did Destiny.
Destiny.
Its reputation has been tarnished. So it's not gonna bode well when the other 3 games in your 6-game franchise is dog shit. Like, I find it so funny. 50%.
I find it so funny that the only reason Halo's still alive right now is the Master Chief Collection, and like that is.
And you can tell that 343 is putting way more time into that, because now they're adding like
there's battle passes
and battle passes and seasons. Like they just announced, I think that they're adding like Halo 3 skins or some shit into the. And I'm like, yo, what about the 6th one? Fuck the 3rd one. Like, what about the 6th one that you guys are making?
Nah, man, they know what it is.
I know what they're doing, and I'm sure that Halo will live on in the Master Chief Collection if Infinite isn't that great.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, because the Master Chief Collection has all the better ones, plus the shit one. But, man, I do hope... Does Master Chief Collection have Reach, too, right? It has Reach and ODST, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It has all of them.
It's the best one on there, Reach.
Everything but 5.
They need to hurry up. I don't think Reach is the best one. I still think Halo 3 is the best. Halo 3 is the best.
I mean, I'm on that boat too. That is 3, because Halo 3 that's my favorite Halo.
We all could agree that at Halo 4 is when it died.
I wouldn't say died. I think that's when it started bleeding, and then Halo 5.
It's dying.
Puts salt in the wound, and then like Halo, it still has a chance. If Halo Infinite kills it, especially because they know where they're at, because it's not called Halo 6. You know what I'm saying? That name alone shows, hey, we're trying to distance from what those 2 games were. this isn't Halo 6. It is, but it's not even called that. So don't really associate it to that.
No,
and then even what they showed
with that.
And even me too, but even what they showed was reminiscent of Halo 1, 2, and 3. More so more than 4 and 5. So I mean, we'll see. I still
need something.
Yeah, personally, I'm optimistic about it just because I don't want that franchise to die. But if it does, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I didn't see that coming. I'm so surprised. No, yeah, this is the third game of Dookie. So
it's like Dookie. It's like you go and listen to old Kanye because new Kanye sucks.
Don't do this.
Don't
do this. Don't do this. All right, he went through a divorce. Yeah, he has mental health issues.
He's going through a lot.
All right, he was the richest black man in America.
Only do so much.
Hey man, look, will you rather listen to old Kanye or new Kanye?
I just shuffle it, really.
Where's my beautiful dark twisted fantasy? Is that old Kanye or like middle?
I can say that old Kanye.
Okay, then.
Okay, where's the fucking line then?
Yeah, actually, where is the line?
Where's the line for you son of a bitch?
Whoa!
And Jesus is king. New Kanye. Everything before that, old Kanye.
Or Life of Pablo is the fucking
that's new Kanye. Shit. Not Life of Pablo is new
Kanye. I will say for me, Yeezus Up is new Kanye. Then old Kanye is like My Beautiful Dark Down.
No, I would say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. No, actually, you know what? You're right. It's like I feel like it's in the middle. I like how we're a gaming podcast. We're a podcast, but we're talking about Kanye
now we're discussing Kanye music. Rafa.
But we're using Kanye as an analogy for Halo.
For Halo, exactly. It works.
No, it doesn't.
So My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy would be Reach, right? Like in the middle.
Yeah, right there. Right
in the middle. Fair. And it took a darker tone for the franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little more serious.
Fair.
And then you have the other half where you have people who are, they either like it or they don't. It's a lot more controversial, more polarizing.
Okay, all right.
Halo 4, Yeezus. Right.
I like the Yeezus though. Now, Halo
right,
4
but that
sucked.
one was it was polarizing.
Yeah.
You either hated it or you liked it.
Yeah, you hated it.
You know what I'm saying?
And Life of Pablo. Life of Pablo's 5.
Yeah.
Because Halo 5 is like, although I love Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo was a great album in my opinion.
I like Life of Pablo.
I like that
but
album.
Not a lot of people did.
Rafa, you tripping?
Give me the old Kanye. All right.
I mean, yeah.
I shuffle all of Kanye. See, so Master Chief Collection. I just put that shit.
So you're
Master Chief Collection.
I am a Halo / Kanye fan.
We did all that
shit on shuffle.
All that to land back on the Master Chief Collection.
Hey man, it's a good collection. I mean, I'm not a huge Halo fan. I'd rather play any other shooter. But I cannot disagree on the success of Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
that's a really good collection.
Hey, that reminds me. Since we're talking nostalgia, and this kind of came out recently too. So WWE games, right? We grew up with them. I still have a very soft spot in my heart for them. So WWE 2K20 was the last one that came out.
It was a dog shit mess.
21 got canceled. Right? Yeah, they canceled that for a year. 22 got announced.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm hesitant. Not hesitant, but I'm not embarrassed. But whatever the word that I'm looking for is, fill in the blanks. But I'm looking forward to 2K22. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie. They took a year off. The community fucking shit on them.
That's cool.
Like. They have to come back strong. I am curious to see what the changes are.
Yeah, John, you're excluded from this because you just hate anything wrestling.
That's not true, and you're a fuckhead for saying that. I don't like new wrestling games. They're all dog shit. The only good one after that was 13.
13 was a blast.
Yeah,
WWE 2K13 was the best wrestling game of all time.
Really, really good. I don't know about all time.
Nah.
For like modern time.
Yeah. I'll say post.
For modern.
I'll say, did they do 2K
or
was that still used?
I guess of like 2K when that was THQ was the last one?
That was still THQ? Okay, because
that was the last one.
For me, to this day, the best wrestling game is still Here Comes the Pain. That's my top pick.
I have to play it again.
Or Day of Reckoning.
Day of Reckoning was my shit. The first one was the best one for me. Like, see, there's a difference between like now wrestling games and wrestling games back in the day. Because wrestling games back in the day was more arcadey, you know, more just spamming buttons, doing moves, whatever. And then at a certain point, it transitioned to like a
simulation.
Simulation, not a wrestling game, but a simulation of wrestling.
It was SmackDown versus Raw that started the simulation over. It didn't go hardcore sim, but SmackDown versus Raw is when you felt the difference between Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown. Like that's when it started changing.
Yeah,
right. And then eventually it hit. 2K started putting them out, and like John said, the last really good one was 2K13, and then from there it's just been a downhill of a fuck mess.
But that was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah.
I gave up on the franchise. I gave up on the franchise.
They're absolutely terrible. They're buggy,
really bad games.
But this next one coming out, like I truly hope that the backlash and all the just how fucked these games were, that they kind of open their eyes and be like, hey man, wrestling games when done correct are some of the most fun games just to play with your friends. Like that is one of the top for me to play with you guys. That's some of the most fun times I've ever had, and if they do it right, it'll be some of the most fun times I'm going to have. Because it's if for whatever reason WWE fucks it up again with 2K22, AEW are working on their own video game, and I think Ukes is on that one. Ooh,
Ukes.
They did the good wrestling games.
They did the good ones.
They were the ones that were handling it, I think, right before 2K took over.
Yeah.
Okay. So, before THQ or 2K?
2K. No, THQ?
Because THQ went under, I think. Like they just closed, and then it went over to 2K.
Ukes has their names here. I can look it up. What am I spitballing for? Because Griffin's gonna get on me and be like, "Hey, you're lying.
You don't read."
Yeah. No.
Which I mean is a valid point.
I do lie.
Not read.
They did 2K20.
Okay, well.
Hold on.
Do you mean the really, really bad one? The really, really, really bad one that no one liked?
Who?
Ukes.
No, what happened with that is that Ukes was working on 2K20, and then Ukes started working on other wrestling games that were not associated with WWE, and WWE said, no, you cannot do that, and kick them out, and then make 2K, and then make the 2K team come in and like literally start over from scratch in a sense.
So it's WWE's fault.
It's WWE's fault. Yes.
No, I say 2K. You think it's WWE? I think it's 2K's fault.
Well, I mean, if you have to start a game from scratch,
and like really late production.
Yeah, because if they're working on the game and then they have the production, right? And then out of nowhere they're like, "Hey, here's this game with this much time, like maybe half the time that you're usually used to for a game." Yeah, it falls on WWE.
If you guys want a lot more information on what really, really went down, I suggest checking out this YouTube video called WWE 2K20 What Happened.
I saw that.
Ooh,
I saw that.
Yes, and it breaks down everything that went wrong with that game. So that's
pretty much a really good video.
That's pretty much the gist of it, is that the Ukes was working on it. They had a fallout with, I think it was either 2K or WWE, and then they're like, and WWE's like, well, we still got to finish this fucking game, so here 2K finish it, like really late into the production, and that's why the game came out all fucked up and stupid and messy.
Yeah, but Ukes got like under their developing. They did all the SmackDown games back in the day. Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth. They did the WrestleMania game.
Ukes is connected to like wrestling games. They're known for wrestling games.
But the fact that they're doing an AEW game, man, that is beautiful. Because AEW has some talent over there.
Yeah. And you got Big Show. Even though Big Show's not really wrestling.
Oh, it was like Big Show was in AEW?
Oh, shit.
He's in AEW right now. Yeah.
So the AEW game, I looked it up. It's led by Def Jam Vendetta and WWE No Mercy's director. That game is going to be fucking great. on the wrestling engine side at least.
Please.
So the gameplay is gonna be top tier.
Man. Please make it arcadey. Make the fighting less simulation.
And the really cool thing is, guys, is that a lot of the higher ups in AEW, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, they're wrestlers, but they also they're like presidents and CEOs, whatever. Like really, really high up in AEW. They play video games, especially Kenny Omega.
Thank you.
Dude, one of his signature moves is called the V trigger.
That's awesome. To trigger virgins.
And then his finishing move is called the one-winged angel, I think. Which is, reference to Final Fantasy.
He plays video games. He games.
Ooh. Yes, he does. He plays hella video games.
I just hope that it translates over to giving the game enough time. Like that they don't rush it.
I feel like it
I feel like if you have a better understanding and appreciation for video games, you'll let the work you'll give it enough time to work, Like Vin Diesel.
Of all people.
Vince McMahon and WWE, you could tell they don't give a shit. They're just trying to make money, which you could tell just based on the way that they treat their wrestlers.
Everything.
Yeah, they're just trying to make money.
Did you get
the football league that they were trying to make,
the XFL guys?
Yeah.
What's
they don't give a shit.
Today is the 17th. 2 days ago, they released a bunch of people again.
I saw that. Now I don't give a fuck about wrestling, but that shit surprised me who they released.
They did what?
They released a bunch of people 2 days ago.
Who would they release?
They released a bunch of wrestlers.
Dude, Samoa Joe got released.
Samoa Joe!
Of all fucking people.
Dude, oh my god. So let me explain. Oh my god. Let me tell you. Okay,
Rafa,
last year
we woke the beast of Rafa.
You woke up the anger that I have towards WWE and how disappointed I am in this company. Last year, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but literally 1 year ago, April 15th, 2020, WWE did the exact same thing. They released a bunch of people, wrestlers, staff, people in the office, producers, a bunch of people. They let go a bunch of people. Okay. And they were saying, oh, it's because of the pandemic, right? Because that's when the pandemic was really hitting hard. April, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we find out later on that WWE, out of everything that was going on, they still made profit last year. So they didn't have to release these guys. They could have kept them around just to make sure they're good, whatever, for the pandemic. No, they instead released all these guys and said, "Get the fuck out of here. We gotta make profit up in this bitch."
Wow, that's fucked up.
Which is it's horrible, right? So then, a lot of people were talking about it this year, like, oh man, they call it Black Wednesday or something like that. Like that's the name they give it.
Yeah.
Like in the wrestling groups. They're like, oh man, it's coming up the year once again. Are we gonna have it again? And like clockwork, April 15th hit, and a bunch of people got released. A bunch of wrestlers got released, and it sucks, dude. And we don't. I guess this is just what WWE is doing now. Is they're spring cleaning. I guess every mid-April they're just gonna start releasing people or whatever.
Why?
But it's ass. And the thing about WWE is they're so out of touch with everything because they just had it's so fucking stupid. It doesn't make sense. They just had WrestleMania. WrestleMania was last weekend. This past weekend, it just happened, right? If people were giving it praise, there was some shit on it that was kind of bullshit, whatever. But the most time that people are watching WWE is WrestleMania time, right?
Yeah.
Right after that, they release a bunch of wrestlers, and now there's a bunch of bad press on them. That doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
Why would you start making moves like that?
Right.
After one of your biggest shows.
After your biggest show. This should be
right. It is their big show.
They should do this when nobody's paying attention to them, on the side.
Right.
What the fuck are you guys doing? You're a bunch of idiots.
Because they can be hey, remember last week WrestleMania, huh? Yeah. Fuck these guys. Hey, WrestleMania, huh?
Did they release anybody who was in WrestleMania or no?
Dude, there was a few wrestlers on that list who wrestled on WrestleMania that got released.
That's fucked up.
Could you imagine being oh man, I'm wrestling at the granddaddy of them all. My career, we're finally here, baby. Next week, hey man,
fired.
Get the fuck out.
Not even next week.
That was the same
days,
week, no?
Like 2 days from WrestleMania.
Dang, you're still riding high from WrestleMania. You're like, yo, I killed it. Oh, what?
I did it.
I'm going home.
I was at WrestleMania. You get a phone call. You get a phone call. Hey, we're releasing you. Nice, thanks.
Hey, good show. Good show. Bye.
Good job out there. Yeah. All right, get out of here.
Thanks for participating in the biggest show that we have. Adios. Yeah. I mean, if anything, AEW just pick them right up.
And that's what a lot of people are saying. That's like, bro, AEW is gonna pick up Samoa Joe hands down easily. The only thing is that a lot of these guys, most of them, if not all of them, have a 90-day can't compete clause. So for 3 months they cannot
that's fucked up.
Go to any other
they can't
wrestling.
Compete or they can't sign. Like
they can't they can't show up for anything.
Damn, that's fucked
even if
up.
they get let go.
It's part of the contract. It's part of their contracts.
It's like, what a contract. Dude, if we fire you, you're not allowed.
WWE is the worst company on the planet.
Dude, they're so shit. And then like the thing is, and what's worse is that like they're so shit, but like their business moves are like on point because they made a deal with fucking NBC, and now everything's gonna be on Peacock now, right? On their streaming service. So like they're kind of like, hey, we don't care if we don't get the ratings that we used to get. We're on this fucking national streaming service now. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We're getting a fuck ton of money from them to be on that platform exclusively.
That deal is huge, by the way.
It's a big ass fucking deal. And right before this deal, they had to deal with Fox, to have SmackDown on Fox. Remember that? And before that, they had to deal with Saudi Arabia to have live shows over there.
What the hell?
So like WWE, they know how to make fucking deals. Like they know how to do their business right, but they know how to fuck over the fans at the same time.
Well, yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, is their money. And if on paper, releasing these guys and making this deal would give us the most money. Hey, see y'all. I mean, that's how it is. They don't really give a shit about perception or nothing. They're making so much money at that point. It's like, who cares about these ants? Just get them over there.
And there's such
fans are fucking bunch of sheeple.
Yeah, that's also true. That we love the abuse.
Yeah,
you
guys don't really have too many options. You have AEW. What are the biggest ones right now? WWE, AEW. What happened? And I think that other one went under, didn't it? The
Impact. It's still around.
No, not TNA. I know they're not as great as. I know they're nowhere near the size of they were, but there was another one. The one that had like the really cringy like cutscenes.
Are you talking about Lucha Underground?
Lucha Underground. Yeah.
Isn't that just like a Netflix show or some shit like that?
No, that's an actual wrestling promotion.
That's a wrestling promotion.
That's an actual one?
It was an actual wrestling
and like the cutscenes didn't play like I'll call them cutscenes because that's essentially what they were.
That's how they were. Yeah.
They played out like movies. Yeah, like little novela scenes. And I mean the wrestling was good there though.
So right now, what's really going on with outside of WWE with wrestling is that they're doing some really cool shit with AEW. Impact and New Japan, which is like the wrestling in Japan, the biggest one. They're kind of like collabing almost,
Yeah.
So picture like I don't know, PewDiePie, and then like under PewDiePie it's like Markiplier or whatever the other 3 big gaming YouTubers are out there.
Yeah.
And those 3 guys under PewDiePie said, fuck PewDiePie, let's do our own shit and let's collab us 3 together.
That sounds actually pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
That means we could see some talent. We should see some talent from these other promotions on the AEW game. That would be awesome.
That'd be cool. I don't know how that would work, but that'd be pretty cool. I mean, right now, Kenny Omega, which is the in AEW, I think he's the Impact champion right now. A whole different promotion. He's the champion of that promotion.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Like if we get like back in when they did Was it SmackDown versus Raw 2008 with ECW? Was that the
with
one?
ECW? Yeah.
Yeah, like if they do stuff like that with the other promotions, that'd be so cool.
That would be interesting. But the only reason they were able to do that with SmackDown versus Raw is because
ECW.
They bought the rights for ECW.
I meant like that as an example, not like I know that ECW. Yeah, they got bought out.
They should put Mario in WWE 2K21.
They should just make a Mario wrestling game.
Low-key, they should. Mario should have a wrestling.
That would be the most arcade wrestling game ever.
I see that maybe in a mini game on the next Mario Party, but a full-fledged wrestling.
No. I would see that more in a Mario Sonic Olympic Games more than.
Then it'll be like Olympic wrestling. Like
no, dude.
Yeah.
It's pro wrestling. So Mario, all of them are cutting promos on each other.
Oh
yeah,
no,
Mario!
No, I'm so straight. I'm so straight.
I'm gonna break your back.
I'm breaking Luigi. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you and have a Luigi.
This Sunday, on the grand stage of the mall.
This Sunday in the Hell in a Cell. I'm gonna break you.
Dude, Mario and Luigi Hell in a Cell match.
You're gonna need all of the power potions, like just some bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to see Bowser in a lucha mask? Like,
no, see, like that would be cool. My main issue, and look, this is where I went with it. My main issue is not that having in the ring, because these characters are all very different sizes.
Right.
Like Mario suplexing Bowser just doesn't sit right with me. Like something about that just doesn't work.
You're a piece of shit, Alex.
How am I a piece of shit?
You said, the logistics of this tiny
the wrestling game? Yeah, I would.
You were okay with them playing soccer, baseball,
and that has nothing to do with suplexing somebody.
But if they do any wrestling moves, that's where you draw the line.
None of those games had like none of those concepts required a plumber to fucking pick up a dinosaur and suplex him.
And then
because it'll be like
weapons.
It'll be like when Rey Mysterio tries to suplex like Kane, like that. That's how I see that whole last game. You know, you can't do it. Like they stop it.
There you go.
And maybe he'll do like a horror corona or something.
But now you got Mario not being able to pick up the grand majority of everybody else in the game. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't work.
No, he can't pick up like Bowser.
He can't pick up Bowser. DK definitely can't pick up no Waluigi.
Okay.
No,
he can't pick up Waluigi.
He can't pick up Waluigi. He can't pick up Water. They're not in the same weight class. Rey Mysterio couldn't pick up nobody.
Waluigi is just tall, but he's slim as hell.
Yeah.
He could totally pick him up.
Fine, he could pick up Waluigi, but he can't pick up nobody else.
So they're heavier ones, like Big Show, Kane.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that happens.
I would argue most of the roster would be heavyweights.
No, you're wrong.
Peach. Daisy,
Yoshi.
Luigi, Yoshi. Those are lightweight.
Hey, you know what? We're just talking Smash now. That exists. We just leave it in Smash.
No. I'm talking chairs.
Oh, you're talking Simpsons wrestling. Is what you guys are talking about.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, that's shit. No, that's shit. This is not shit. Imagine Mario taking a steel chair and hitting Luigi in the head. And remember that animation they used to do when the guy would turn around and it's all like focused on his face? He's like, and like the blood's like all over his face.
They would not do that. They would not make the characters bleed at all. They would not make their characters bleed at all.
Hey, look, Rafa, just hope that AEW's game has a very extensive creative wrestler, and that we'll do it there because
like
that's not happening.
That's not how I would do that. I literally made one of my teachers. Not one, a couple. Like I could do it.
Mm-hmm. But on AEW News, I just read an article. They said that it's going to be inspired by No Mercy. I mean, not No Mercy. No Mercy. That's what I said. You're welcome.
Good. So, take it back. That's what we need.
Yeah.
We don't need all this simulation bullshit. Like, fuck it.
I'm pretty sure we said it before multiple times, and it's not like a new revelation, but we need another Def Jam.
We do.
Game.
Icon.
No, not that one.
What do you mean? You
Icon 2.
You don't like Def Jam Icon? No, not even 2. A remake.
A remake of Icon.
A remake of Icon. Not even like Fight for New York.
No, they don't have the rights to those artists anymore. It's
true.
It's just Icon now. Oh no, Rafa, you got Def Jam Rap Star. You remember Def Jam Rap Star?
You mean
that was the karaoke game?
Isn't that a karaoke game?
Yeah. It's a rapping game.
Def Jam is Def Jam's a label, right? Just because it says Def Jam doesn't mean that it's a fighting game.
It says right here it is a successor. It's a successor to Def Jam Icon.
You know what would be a really fun fighting game? It would be a fighting game where they take all the PBS characters and make them fight.
They would definitely not do that.
That's called Musion.
Yeah,
fight anybody on Mugen.
So Arthur versus Teletubbies.
Just download Mugen. And just just download those characters.
Arthur's like finishers when he balls up his fist from that one scene.
He puts his pants up from the meme.
Hard.
Yeah,
he puts on his pants. That's his special. His special is that
Alex is nasty. That's not what I was talking about.
Alex, wild for that.
I didn't make the meme. I was just
wild. His special is he pulls his pants up. What a crazy special for a wrestler.
That's not the way.
So what is he like? So is he just walking around with his pants around his ankles until he's ready?
No, he commits rape. That's what he's talking about. That's what that meme is. That's what that meme is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That is not what that. Oh my God! No, it is not.
Yes, it is. Wait. Which meme are you talking
Screeching
about?
Hulk. Hold on. Pause. Let me explain. No. What the meme I'm talking about is he has like DW's on the bed and he's putting his pants back on. Is what I'm talking about.
That's a one night stand, you animal. That's
like he lied. Like
shit.
the meme is funny because he lies to get like.
I see something else.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck. No, the most
put that shit away. What the
most recent one I saw was he's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have Bad Bunny tickets, and he was putting his pants back on. Like that's what I saw.
He lied about the Bad Bunny tickets.
Yeah, to get laid.
I saw something else.
Obvious fucking lead.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
But anyway,
great. The minute Alex stops being wild, Rafa says,
"I gotta pick it up."
Rafa says, "Hold my drink."
I gotta pick it up. We can't let it die.
Shit, man! I can Griffin. I can only do so much over here.
Hey, the Geekjar HR department. Look, it wasn't me. I meant the other meme, not that one.
Do I censor? I don't.
No, don't censor. We don't censor here. We just let it fly. If you didn't censor what I said, Rafa's cool. That was fine.
Thanks. Then we can have I'm just gonna push through. So we're gonna have Barney in it, and Barney's special. He throws kids at you. So he picks up the kids and launches.
That was you. That was you pushing through.
That's the push through.
I'm thinking about other things.
Good for you trucking along.
I was gonna say some fucked up shit, but it's fine.
Do it.
No, I'm cool.
Please.
Okay, you know how let's say we had
us.
It's not gonna be fucked up. I changed it, but you know how in Smash like the Nintendogs come up and like touch the screen and stuff. We have in this game like the kid who's brushing his teeth, fucking hard as fuck, comes up on the screen and he starts brushing his teeth like full front and center. You know. Have you seen that, Rafa?
Man, my nasty brain, like my
from Barney
Satan brain,
oh, really?
thought you were gonna say something else. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There's a brushing your teeth song that says "Never let the water run," and the kid's going in, like going in.
Like he's brushing the shit out of his teeth.
Yeah, so he does that, like covering the screen. That's my pitch for the for the stage.
Hey, that's pretty stupid. Can we go on to something else?
And then remember the kid from Arthur called they called him the brain or whatever, the smart kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
vaguely.
Yeah, remember the one episode of Arthur where they're singing songs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And the song was the Jekyll Mr. Hyde song. Like Jekyll Hyde, Jekyll.
Oh my God, I remember that. Yeah.
That's his special. He becomes his alternative form.
He becomes Jekyll. He just becomes Jekyll and Hyde.
Hey, so this has evolved into an Arthur fighter. Like that. This isn't even
Arthur fighter. Yeah.
I'm just gonna push past and segue past this clusterfuck. Speaking of wrestling.
And then Buster the bunny.
Speaking of wrestling,
where are you going?
John Cena is featured prominently in the new Fast 9
I was
trailer.
gonna skip that and talk about. I was gonna skip that and talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I
don't give a fuck. Let's just get out of here.
All right, since John wants to be boring,
we are considered. Okay, well, first and foremost, we are considered amongst our peers as the Fast and Furious Mortal Kombat podcast.
Well, I was more so saying you're shooting the fun down. We were developing a game here.
Yeah, we're coming with a whole game here.
We're gonna get canceled before it's fucking made if Rafa keeps talking. Like, don't let Rafa promote shit.
No, I didn't say that.
That was a miscommunication of a meme.
Yeah.
Miscommunication.
My signature move for Arthur was that meme where he makes makes a fist and punches EW.
Mine was the pants. But let's move on to Falcon and Winter.
Something else.
No, mine was what I said it was. Let's go Falcon and Winter Soldier. So if you haven't seen the newest episode, we'll see you guys next week on the podcast. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. Now.
That's you saying goodbye?
Yeah. So spoiler alert. We're talking about episode 5 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
The penultimate episode.
Yes, because there's only 6 of these bitches on here. So
is next
one. Oh, really? There's only 6? I didn't know.
Yep.
Sir.
No,
you guys have been warned.
No wonder it felt so important
about to
this
end.
episode. Yeah.
I forgot about that too. I was like, why is this happening right now?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I not that I forgot, but I was like, damn, there's only one of these left. So let's talk about it. Yeah. So last episode where we left off, John Walker, aka Captain America, aka Captain Planet,
USA agent,
absolutely annihilated somebody in the street in front of everybody.
He said, "Shield bash." Shield bash.
Yeah, he spammed the combo and fatality the other guy.
He kept using his special in Marvel vs. Capcom.
We got it. Yeah. So
you got
this episode takes place immediately after that, and we get to see the repercussions of decapitating somebody in the street with arguably America's biggest symbol.
He decapitated.
He decapitated him. Yes, he did.
He concaved his chest in.
John, he decapitated that man.
He did not decapitate that guy.
Where did the blood come from if he concaved his chest? Explain.
His chest? There's all the blood's in your head? You idiot.
John, he decapitated
him. Head off.
He hit him in the chest, dog. He didn't decapitate him. We ain't going. Neither here nor there. That man is dead with a shield. Okay, just move on.
Yeah, he decapitated. There was blood all over. There was blood everywhere.
That doesn't mean. Just continue.
Was it alien? He busted the shit. No, he cut his head off.
Bro, are you incapable of continuing? Go.
Yeah, matter of fact, you know how I know he cut his head off? Because in this new episode, he was about to do that same shit to Falcon.
Yep.
He was aiming at his neck.
Okay.
Checkmate.
Okay.
Sure. So John's wrong.
Look like a fool.
But
it's still in the head, but it's still in the chest. But okay.
It wasn't. He was gonna cut his. Okay, whatever.
Just continue the episode.
Anywho, John Walker was. This episode takes place right after that. Bucky and Falcon come up to him and be like, "Hey man, give me that motherfucking shield because you can't be out here decapitating people, not hitting them in the chest with it." And he's like,
nice choice of words.
And he's like, "Nah, dog, I am Captain America because that's all I say on the show, and you can't have this shield." So essentially, the episode's a bunch of repercussions. It's like, what does the shield mean? What happened to him because he, murdered somebody in the street? It was a really great episode. I liked it.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Really
I liked
good
it a lot.
episode.
It went into a lot of the nitty gritty and what it was all about repercussions. That's what this episode was. Like none of these actions went unanswered. Is what that point of that episode was, and it talked about some really like deep, really really like prominent issues that are relevant now in this country, which is another reason why I liked it. And it never felt preachy. A lot of times when you target the type of issues they're talking about, the African Americans in this country, how they were treated, and representation now, and America's not ready for a black Captain America because the times have changed. Like it hit the mentality of now versus then, and it did it very well. And the way they did that the most was with, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep going, but there's oh my God, what's his name? What's the other super soldier? His name.
The old man.
The old man.
Isaiah?
Isaiah. I forgot his last name.
Is it Isaiah?
But I think it's Isaiah.
Isaiah.
But Isaiah in the show is a black super soldier that they brush under the rug. Well, technically, he's dead to the government, so they don't know he's still around.
He's the first super soldier. He was before Steve Rogers.
Yes.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. They said in the show. Yeah. They said in the show that he was the first one.
They said in the show that he was supposed to be the next. Like Falcon said,
he was sure?
He's supposed to be the next Captain America. Yeah.
Falcon said to him directly that you could have been the next, and that's what prompted him to say the next what? The America isn't ready for a black man. He said
white man with blue eyes. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because that shit happened in World War II, and he was fighting in Nam.
Yeah.
No, that's after.
So, but point is,
I heard wrong. My fault.
Well, you suck, but it's okay.
Yeah, they talked about that mentality. That conversation between them was very, very it was a powerful conversation. That's the word I'm deciding to use, because his mentality, what he went through, is like, yo, all this fighting, you're better off just put it down. Don't worry about it. Keep your head out of it. But Falcon's whole thing is like, I think we're ready. I think we're able to move on. Like, what is the point of your suffering and everything that everybody went through if I'm just gonna stop right here and not, and not continue to fight? And I was like, yo, this is a Marvel show. Like, that's fucking Falcon, Anthony Mackie saying these things. And and the whole episode was like that. The repercussions for John Walker murdering that dude in the street. He got stripped of the title, and he's like, you're not Captain America anymore. You're other than dishonorably discharged, no benefits. Like, he got the work on that. Bucky is now on the road to, like, truly being free from the Winter Soldier, because he had a conversation with Anthony Mackie. Like, this episode was so deep, so great, and it felt like the wave receding right before the tsunami that the last level,
baby boy,
that the last episode's gonna be.
Right,
there's a lot.
I really like the pacing of this episode because of the way the last episode ended with, John Walker killing someone. It's such a high way to end it, right? This giant epic thing happens, right? And then the episode itself, it really takes a step back and kind of lets you breathe and gather yourself from that. Not a lot really happens other than that that opening fight with John Walker and Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? When they take the shield from him.
Yeah.
From there, it really takes a step back and lets you breathe, kind of like okay, let's reflect, let's take this in. What's the repercussions, like you said, what's going to happen from here? And it's handled really well. And like you said, it's it's like the eye of the storm, or it's like that the receding waves from the pretty much the last episode where things are pretty sure going to get pretty crazy. Also, John Walker, he just doubled down on his ideals. He's just I'm going to be Captain America. I mean, he was making his own shield at the end. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Did you guys catch the after credit scene? Yeah, that was the after credit scene.
There was an after credit scene?
Yes.
That's an after credit scene, yeah.
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah.
Wait, pause. Does every episode have one, or?
No, I don't believe so.
How the fuck am I supposed to? All right.
You just check, bro. Just check.
Just check. If the first four, if 100%,
it was all over. Too. They were like, there is an after credit scene.
Oh man, my thing is, if 100% of the episodes to this point didn't have one, why the fuck would I?
They were doing it in WandaVision too. So I don't know what you're...
Those I saw, but these I didn't, like, the first 4 episodes didn't have one. So I'm like, they're just not gonna do it on this show.
I always check. Before leaving.
Well,
but it showed John Walker making his own shield, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what that meme was. Okay, makes sense now. I got it.
And he also got the lady from Seinfeld showed up. I forgot her name.
Her name was like Val something.
Yeah, Val. And
I don't know what she means in the.
I'm pretty sure she's the person who's gonna make him a U.S. agent.
Yeah,
I'm fairly certain too.
I forgot her name in Seinfeld. I said it when she came on the screen, but I.
I'm just like, hey, it's the lady from Seinfeld. That's how I know her.
I said it's Seinfeld, bitch. That's all I said.
Right, it's Kramer, Jerry.
It doesn't matter.
George.
It's not even the show that she's on.
Lady.
Oh my God, what's her name?
Seinfeld lady.
It's not Eileen. What is her name?
Is it Eileen?
Her name is Seinfeld.
Seinfeld woman.
Seinfeld lady.
Isn't she in Veep?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Veep
lady.
Veep Seinfeld.
Veep.
Veep.
All right, keep talking while I fucking figure this out.
Okay. Yeah, she was cool for the brief moment that she was in it.
She was funny. I really liked her zingers.
Yeah,
her swag.
That whole conversation she had in between them was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah, that was great.
Got it.
Elaine. Yeah.
Right. Veep Seinfeld.
Yeah, Veep Seinfeld.
So, no, it was a really good episode. You really got into these characters. I mean, they went back to Anthony Mackie and his family, his sister, and trying to get the boat ready and stuff like that. And then I really like that what's his name? Bucky started flirting with the sister.
That was
really funny jokes. The jokes were great. Like, it was a really nice episode.
Yeah.
Like I said, it really, really let you kind of catch your breath, really think about what happened, and just get ready for that season finale, right? I don't know if there are going to be more seasons after this, but like, it's ready. It's getting you ready. It's getting you ready for that last episode.
It has been said that they were all kind of seen as one and dones. Each season. So WandaVision, they're just getting you ready for the next phase. Which
I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm cool
but
with
at the
that.
same time, I'm slightly disappointed just because I do enjoy the show so much, or the shows so much.
I think it works well because I mean these characters are obviously part of the larger.
They're part of
the larger story. So these shows allow it to just kind of zoom in and see.
It gives you more backstory. It makes you
so when Wanda comes out in Doctor Strange 2, you now empathize with more. You have more context. Whenever Bucky and Falcon show up again, you're like, hey, I know I was there with them when they did. Like I think that's great.
I'm with it.
And I'm pretty sure, guys. I'm pretty sure Anthony Mackie is taking up the mantle of Captain America, right? Like that's
the way of the comics. Yeah.
That's the suit, and and also his friend, the Hispanic guy, he has the wings. Falcon. He's the next Falcon in the comic book.
He becomes the next Falcon. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is, he's Captain America, but he still has wings. Because in the comics with the suit, he has some badass wings. And like I was trying to look up the suit because I was trying to remember what it looked like because I was trying to show Renee. I'm like, yo, the suit's badass in the comics, and apparently a fucking toy in China spoiled what it's gonna look like for me. But it looks just like the comics. Like the comics.
Oh, fantastic! Sweet.
Well, I was gonna say like maybe they did put wings on it. I mean, the Wakandans are the ones who made his suit. Bucky got it from them.
Yeah, they probably.
But also, the suit looks badass. He has like the star right here, and he's got wings, and he has a suit. The suit looks badass if it looks like the toy because it was the comic.
Also, rest in peace, my boy Zemo, whatever that man's name is.
Why?
They didn't kill him.
No, but he's gonna be forever in prison in Wakanda.
In
Marvel talk, that means we're gonna pause him right here. He'll be back later.
Half of the MCU was in that don't mean shit.
And you lagged and it sounded like you got censored. What did you say?
That half the MCU has been in the raft. That don't mean shit.
Nah, he gone.
He gonna be there.
Wait, hold on. What's this raft?
The raft is the underwater prison that they keep the special people.
Bucky was in that bitch, wasn't
he? Bucky wasn't in there.
Who was in there?
The Falcon, I think Wanda was in there. Clint
was
in there.
That prison that they put
the MCU in. Yeah, isn't that the raft?
No, I thought the raft was something in Wakanda. That shit wasn't in Wakanda.
No, I think they're just taking him to the raft. Wait, no, is it the raft?
That doesn't make any sense.
Wrong. Is the raft? Hold on, I'm gonna pause this right now.
No, they're taking him to Wakanda.
Wakanda, yeah.
They said the raft. Is the raft
in Wakanda?
It is an underwater prison created for the sole purpose of incarcerating. Yeah, it's not. It's underwater prison.
In Wakanda.
It doesn't matter. It's underwater. They were just taking him.
Wakanda got him.
They just said we're taking him to the raft.
Hold on, here we go.
I don't think you know, John.
Is it Wakanda? But is capture blah blah blah?
We're both right.
No, you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Is it still underwater? And they're putting him in there.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
MCU was in there.
Shut up, bitch.
It don't matter.
The raft is an ocean prison near New York.
Rafa's just wrong.
Baby.
It was previously featured. Yeah, John, it's the same prison in Civil War.
I know it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That prison sucks. They got busted out of there one time. Hey, he'll be back.
That's what I'm trying to say. Hello, welcome to the conversation that we're having.
I was just trying to make sure.
The only thing about the Winter Soldier Falcon TV show that I don't say it's a misstep, but you forget about that lady. She's barely in the show. The blonde-haired lady.
I think, and you know what? She was shown for a brief moment calling somebody who was French.
She was calling George St. Pierre.
Yeah, she's a power broker.
She's the power broker.
I called that.
You do call that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I was disappointed by it.
She's a power broker.
I don't believe it. I'm you don't seem so scary to me.
Whatever. I really don't care for her.
Unless
the power broker.
Or maybe she's not. Maybe she's like the Mandarin or whatever.
What if that was a setup to make it look like she's the power broker, but she's actually not. She's obviously into shady shit, but what if she's not?
Or
it's Mephisto.
Or she's not. Oh, it's Mephisto the whole time.
It's Mephisto.
Or listen to me. Shut up. So what if she's not the power broker? They want you to think she is.
She's the broker of
calls
power.
George. Shut up. So she's trying to call George St. Pierre because she's in the underbelly of where is she in? Disco Mambo Island Devil.
Oh
Town?
my God! I had the name, but then you said that.
Magapuku.
Madripoor.
Oh boy, Madripoor. Thank you. And what if she's calling in a favor so that George St. Pierre is like, hey, infiltrate the shits. Like, I know you are. Like, infiltrate the shits. I know you want shit against the Falcon or whatever, but help me out. Do me a solid or some shit, right? Because she's trying to get back to the States, no? Because Falcon said that she would help her try to get back to the States.
Oh, so Falcon's, she's trying to set him up for Falcon?
So maybe she's trying to set up the lady, or she really is the power broker.
I feel bad for George St. Pierre because, like, in Winter Soldier, he got his ass beat by Captain America, and then now he's about to get his ass beat by the new Captain America, but with wings.
He's a bad guy. What do you want? He's a bad guy.
He should have just stuck to MMA.
Yeah,
stuck to UFC.
Honestly, that was a bad career move to leave UFC to go become a
bad guy.
He shouldn't have said wee to that.
No, he should have said no.
No. Should have said no.
But the episode was great. I'm very much looking forward to the finale. I hope that it's not. I hope that it's a worthy ending. Like it doesn't feel rushed because it is one episode left and there are quite a bit of loose ends still. But I trust them at this point. It's a whole hour. You know, that's more than enough time to tie it in.
Nah, they gonna get in.
Yeah, I feel good. It's WandaVision. WandaVision was great. This show's doing even better.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what's next.
It's leagues. I think it had half the episodes. How many episodes was WandaVision? 8?
9.
8.
It was 8, 9. This
9.
one is 6.
It's 9.
It with less episodes, it feels way better.
Well, but the average episode here is longer than WandaVision was.
I don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
WandaVision has some 30-minute episodes. This is like 50.
True. And also WandaVision was more experimental with what they were showing us.
Very, very, very different shows, but ultimately, like,
I just like what's being shown.
It
makes me way more excited for the Loki show. I'm just excited for everything in general with
so
what's
Marvel's next?
Doing. Loki is next.
Loki. That comes out in June.
So we're just gonna go about 2 months without nothing. A month and a half.
Yeah, about a month and a half. Same thing with Wanda. I think we were off for about like maybe a month.
It was like a week or two.
Okay.
No, it was about a month. Yeah, it was about a month. Yeah, I think.
Time flies.
But
it was like
I mean,
couple weeks.
it's cool because it gives us time to breathe, and then we'll get back into Loki, and then immediately Black Widow, I guess.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about Black Widow.
Me neither.
I
but
feel like I'll watch it anyway. I'll watch it, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just because, like, I don't care.
What I was gonna say was I love that everything that's coming out is so different. It's actually feeling. This is gonna sound the way it's gonna sound, but it feels more like the comics because the comics are all very different flavors, very different. Like all the comics are different. Sometimes they get together to make a bigger story, but like
I like that.
A Deadpool comic reads very different from a Fantastic Four comic, and that reads very different from an X-Men comic.
Right.
And like now the
TV shows are different issues.
Exactly, like the WandaVision comic. Exactly, like the WandaVision. Series is very different from this series. It just I like that they're all very.
I like that.
Different.
Wow, are we talking to Kevin Feige right now? Is that Kevin Feige?
Kevin Feige.
Who the fuck is Kevin Feige? I know who the real guy is.
Yeah, the guy who runs the Marvel.
The Presidente of Marvel.
Yeah. The
point is, I can't wait for Mephisto to come out because he's gonna beat the shit out of everybody. Hell yeah!
The new Rockstars guy will shut up finally.
That he been wrong for so long, y'all.
He's been right. He's just been wrong about Mephisto.
Y'all rode with him, not y'all. John rode with him. He's like, yo, this guy. No.
Hold on, I'm trying to talk to Rafa. Could you shut up? There's a new Rockstars is a YouTube channel I watch that does deep dives on all types of stuff, but he does a lot of deep dives on each individual episode. And for WandaVision, he was riding on the fact he was just like, it's gonna be Mephisto because Mephisto is like directly related with the House of M and WandaVision, like in Wanda and Agatha Harkness. Like all signs were pointing to it, and then it turned out to be like, nah, they're not. It had nothing to do with
what I was gonna say was that John was writing this man. He was like, yo, he's absolutely correct. No way the new Rockstar is gonna be wrong because he does research. Wrong. Now here I am to tell you that Mephisto's coming out on this one.
Wow.
On the one that makes less sense. You're right.
Madripoor? Madripoor?
I chose Kiwi Figi.
Yeah, see, John? I'm Kiwi Figi. I'm Kiwi Figi.
Okay. All right. Maybe I should listen to Kiwi Figi.
Honestly, the power broker is Wolverine, and that's it. I've already said it.
I know.
I've already said it.
Damn, you crazy, Kevin.
Yeah,
I like what you have to say, Kevin.
Yeah, Kiwi.
All right, man.
To say,
I think we're done. We all like the episode. We're looking forward to the finale. I'm gonna be sad when it's over, but not really because I'm watching Mortal Kombat that day. So I'm gonna be very happy. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
Yeah, but I think we're done. Anybody has any final, any last words?
Jesus, you put me on the spot.
Send nudes.
All right.
And then there's that.
Hey, wait, before we go, John, what the fuck is that behind you? Like that light thing you got. What is that?
Yeah, it's ugly and
it's supposed
stupid.
To say on air, but the light isn't. It's just hitting it too hard.
It's just a red light.
So it's just. So technically, it's just on.
Yeah.
I don't even see it.
But I like the color. I like the color, so I just leave it on there.
All right. Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Play and Pod with Alex, John, and Rafa.
Holy shit.
We will be back next week on episode, whatever this episode number is, +1.
64.
Oh, that's the next one?
Podcast 64, baby.
Hey.
64 bits, baby.
Hell
polygons
yeah.
all day. That's right. It's going to be polygons.
Shout out to, who was it? Shout out to Lebanon for being last. Step your game up. And shout out to United States for being the top order. We will see you guys next week. It's a USA sandwich, John. It's a USA sandwich,
That's
right?
Gross.
The most free sandwich of all time.
Okay.
Frida.
This is us. You said Frida.
Frida
Kahlo.
Yeah, she got a unibrow. So there's that.
Holy shit.
Are we done? Like,
I
stop
remember
recording?
No, I'm still recording.
We're just saying bullshit.
Well, go. You get mad at us when we say shit.
You remember Salma Hayek's movie, Frida?
I did not watch it.
All right, I'm cutting this off.